It's a very unusual word, but it's not my word to use. I'm well aware of that now, but for years I used it in that manner. I never used it to be racist because I'm not racist, but whenever you're in a situation where you have to say, I'm not racist, you f***ed up. And I clearly have f***ed up.
My job is to talk about that word. This past weekend, a compilation of the many times Joe Rogan has said the N-word on his podcast resurfaced, resulting in him issuing an apology, some of which you just saw. And I'm actually going to start with where Joe Rogan was right. The N-word is unlike any other word in the English language. Only one race can say it, but clearly more than one race does, which is among the reasons why Joe Rogan admitted that what he did was wrong. I'll get back to this in a minute. Now, I'm not going to tell you where the N-word comes from and what it means. We already know this. And no, whether it ends in ER or A makes no difference. For all intents and purposes, those two words are still the same. So if your excuse for using that word is because it's a lyric to your favorite song or because you're quoting someone, you don't have to say the N-word. An alternative is saying N-word. Look at me. I'm black and I'm not saying that word right now. I don't even know why a non-black person would even want to say the N-word. We understand how language works. Context. I do not call my father-in-law the pet name that my mother-in-law uses for him. And I don't want to. There are acceptable alternatives. One time in the 4th grade, my teacher's husband came to visit our class and he referred to her by her name. I didn't automatically start calling her Debbie. So in the context of relationships, even if you want to call someone something you're not supposed to, you're hopefully held back by honor, respect, or consequences. But when it comes to Black lives, too many people lack honor, respect, and consequences, which is why we're here. If the N-word is the most disrespectful term in the English language or a term of endearment, then we'll decide. It's up to us. What we don't need is an all or nothing rule. No other race is in a place to tell Black people that either everybody can say it or nobody can say it. We don't need false equivalents. Honky and cracker aren't what the N-word is, although they were also created by white people. We don't need a misappropriation of the First Amendment. Free speech means you can say what you want without being punished by the government. Again, you can say what you want, but we can try to see to it that you don't have a platform to amplify that nonsense. We're free to tell you to go away. One thing I noticed from this past weekend was this go-to gotcha move on social media. People sharing and showing evidence of celebrities, entertainers, and politicians who have used the N-word, dressed in blackface or what have you, claiming if you say this person is racist, you need to say this other person is racist too. Of course, context fell along party lines. And evidently, that includes the anchors and reporters for this very platform, the Young Turks. I expect that this will be addressed and acknowledged. Political ideology shouldn't earn passes. This only proves to me that this whole country, no matter a person's rank or status, needs to reckon with the overt racism featured in the United States towards Black people. With all of that being said, Joe Rogan's statement checked most boxes. His apology would have been perfect had it not been made after the fact. But saying sorry about something you said before the backlash would be snitching on yourself. He also admitted to referring to a predominantly Black neighborhood in Philadelphia as the Planet of the Apes when he was going to see that movie. And instead of people realizing that a lot of popular, noteworthy broadcasters, podcasters, content creators, and news contributors, mainstream or otherwise, have gotten away with saying some messed up stuff, this whole thing devolved into something about cancel culture. I don't so much mind the woke mob digging into people's past to find racism, sexism, homophobia, or transphobia, or what have you. I mind when they find what they're looking for. No accountability in sight. For Rebel HQ, I'm Jeff Wiggins. My architect knows Japanese. For more from the Young Turks, stay right here. If you want to see content from yours truly, click on the hashtag below. I can also be found on all socials at He Gon' Be Alright. Thanks for watching.